Hey guys, it's Jessica Klanik. Today my topic, I'm going to talk about top 3 tips, my top 3 tips for a brand new coach or a re-engaging coach, someone that's maybe been a coach for a while but just starting to now actively build their coach business. So if I could do it over again and only focus on 3 things, well, these are what I would focus on. Number 1 is I would take action, and that's what I recommend you do. It doesn't matter if you don't know anything or if you don't know everything. I am 4.5 years into this business and I definitely do not know everything. I know some things, but I learn something new almost every day. There's always something that I can prove on and that I didn't know that I learned, and that's just by plugging in and taking action and doing the work. So you can read all of our training, and watch all of our videos, which I honestly, I may be biased, but I think they're pretty good. I think they cover everything and they, in a systematic way. But it doesn't matter if you just sit and watch videos and read and read and read and read and read and watch and watch and watch if you don't actually do. It's like riding a bike. You can read the manual on the bike, but you're not going to actually learn how to ride a bike until you actually jump on and do it, right? When I was a nurse, I wasn't going to learn how to put in an IV or do a procedure on a patient without doing it. I mean, yeah, the textbooks in nursing school explained it kind of, right? But it wasn't until I actually physically did it that, number 1, I overcame the fear of doing it. Number 2, I got better at it by actually doing it. So number 1, take action. After you've done the VIP strategy in our training to recoup your initial investment back, hopefully within the first 7 to 10 days, number 2, what I would do is start inviting people, sharing the opportunity and taking advantage of your upline. That's my second tip, is taking advantage of your 3-way messages, text messages, emails, Facebook messages, even phone calls, if that's what your mentor does. But they're there to help you. Yes, we're the CEO of our own business, but this is our own, independent business, but we're not in business by ourselves by any means. Like, this is a team effort. We're going to help a lot more people by doing this together. And reaching out to people that have already done some of the steps that you've done is the best way you're going to learn how to do it. You're going to watch them and do it. It's I do and you watch, and then you do and I watch, and then you do, and then you're going to repeat that on with your new coaches, and on and on and on. So tip number 2 is definitely plug into the 3 ways. I would take advantage of I'm still new, I don't want to give you the wrong information, let me connect you with my mentor so that you can get your questions answered, and it also helped me to learn better. Is that okay with you? That would be my go-to on a daily basis. If you haven't been through the training yet, I recommend at least 2. You're sharing at least 2 times a day. It doesn't mean inviting. That means you're inviting people every day, but you're also sharing. It's one thing to invite and not get an answer back, but you want to be actually sharing information with the person. So whether it's sharing a third-party connection and letting them do the sharing part until you feel more comfortable, and then it's you sharing in third-party videos, but it's some sort of coaching opportunity. You're sharing either a coaching opportunity or product that has helped you and impacted your life. So, oh my gosh, my dog never hardly barks, and here she is because I'm making a video. What? Allie? Hey, be quiet. There's nobody out here. Anyways, step 3. Tip number 3 is you are going to be inundated with negativity. If you haven't noticed already, and a lot of times you don't because you're just used to it, people are negative. People are, it's the whole crab bucket theory. They're going to try to pull you down as they see you trying to escape and trying to, make better of your life and improve your fitness and get out of debt and take your family on a paid vacation and just maybe move to a better neighborhood, maybe a nicer home. things like that. People are going to not like that, okay? So we already know that you're actually around negative people right now, as before you became a coach and during your coaching, 4.5 years into your coaching, you're still around negative people. The thing you're going to start noticing though is as you're improving your own self and you're working on you're reading your personal development and you're listening and you're plugging in and being around positive people like our team and other coaches and challenge groups, you're going to notice that you're going to really start standing out from the negative people. It's not that they became all of a sudden more. They're already there. It's just that now you're separating yourself. So tip 3 is so important, and it's going to help you to keep pushing forward, because there's a reason you became a coach, and you need to have that deep inside your heart. Why did I become a coach? Is it just to improve my health and fitness? Awesome. Then it's worth it. Is it because I want to do that plus help other people do it? Awesome. That's worth it. Is it because I want to, get out of debt and improve my finances and change my family's financial tree and not live in poverty and not have to go to a job that I don't love because I have to pay the bills? Awesome. Then that's an awesome thing, and stick with it, okay? So what you want to do, though, is to help you push through when the negative people are pulling you back, is every time you get a positive, inspirational message, or, someone reaches out to you and says, you know what, thank you for sharing that recipe. Thank you for that posting that your struggle. That really inspired me to make some changes in my life. Thank you for talking about this or that. I appreciate that. Your journey is inspiring me to make some changes in my own life. Whether someone joins you in your team or on your challenge group, it doesn't matter. Your job is to just help bring. I think our job is to bring more positivity and encouragement to the world, okay? And I didn't realize that until I became a coach. And I was just posting. It wasn't like I put my coach hat on and started, I am super inspirational woman. It wasn't like that. It was just as I was being genuine and on my own journey, I would get these random messages from people that weren't challengers of mine or coaches of mine. And they just would say, hey, thanks for posting that. And it was the greatest tip, one of the greatest tips I think we got from one of our mentors early on, was to take those messages and copy and paste them into a folder, put them on your desktop, write them in your journal, whatever you need to do that you could look at. So when the negative people are bringing you down, you pull that out and you're like, you know what, I inspired that person, I'm going to keep going. And you're going to not give up, okay, because you have goals and that this opportunity can help you achieve those goals. Deep down, even if you haven't achieved them yet, even if you're not at your fitness and your health goals, or even if you're not at your financial goals, you haven't retired from a job, or you haven't taken a Beachbody trip yet, and you haven't personally experienced it, it's possible, or you wouldn't have signed on the dotted line to do this, right? So don't give up. Okay, those are my tips. I know it was probably more than 3. It was probably like all mixed in. They're all kind of in there together. So hope that helps, guys. Enjoy your day. It's beautiful.